Welcome, my friends. Consider the linear inequality 19 minus 3x is greater than or equal to 4 minus 6x. The method of solving an inequality is the same as if we had an equation with an equal to sign in the middle. We need to get the variable by itself on one side and all of the constants on the other side. For inequalities, I generally like to get the variable to the left side of the inequality. So I will add 6x to both sides of the inequality to cancel the 6x on the right-hand side. This leaves me with 19 plus 3x is greater than or equal to 4. Next, I can subtract 19 from both sides to cancel the 19 on the left-hand side of the inequality. This leaves me with 3x is greater than or equal to negative 15. Dividing each side by 3 to cancel out the coefficient of 3 on x, we have x is greater than or equal to negative 5, which is our answer. Any value for x that is either negative 5 or larger will satisfy this linear inequality. You can even check your answer if you want to by plugging in a value that is greater than or equal to negative 5. Let's try x equals negative 4. Which is a number that is greater than or equal to negative 5. We have 19 minus 3 times negative 4 is greater than or equal to 4 minus 6 times negative 4. This simplifies to 19 plus 12 is greater than or equal to 4 plus 24. This simplifies to 31 is greater than or equal to 28, which is a true statement, consistent with what we would expect if our answer was correct. One thing you need to remember when simplifying linear inequalities is that the inequality sign must flip if you ever multiply or divide both sides of the inequality by a negative number. For example, consider negative 7 times x plus 6 plus 7 is less than 10 minus 2x. Let's begin this one by distributing the 7 inside parentheses. We get negative 7x minus 42 plus 7 is less than 10 minus 2x. Combining the constants on the left-hand side by adding 7 to negative 42, we get negative 7x minus 35 is less than 10 minus 2x. Adding 2x to both sides to cancel the 2x on the right-hand side of the inequality, we get negative 5x minus 35 is less than 10. Adding 35 to both sides to cancel the 35 on the left-hand side of the inequality, we get negative 5x is less than 45. Now notice that we have a negative sign on our term with x, and we must divide by negative 5 to solve for x, which will cancel the coefficient of negative 5 on the x term. When we divide by a negative in an inequality, that requires us to flip the inequality. In this case, we will have x is not less than, but greater than negative 9, which is our final answer. Any values of x that are larger than negative 9 will satisfy this linear inequality. Alright, my friends, that completes our video discussing solving linear inequalities.